Well, today I will tell you about there are many Shopify stores, but these are the top 10 Shopify stores that had been successful in their businesses. First of all, I will talk about Lisa. Lisa is a mattress company founded with a simple goal to help people sleep better. The idea behind Lisa was to reimagine the sleeping experience, a three-layered mattress that is made entirely out of foam that could roll up to fit in a box a bit bigger than a large suitcase. And now I will tell you guys about how Lisa began. David Wolf. David Wolf was the owner of this website. The person behind Lisa was one of the many people that had trouble sleeping at night. He tried all sorts of mattresses and gimmicks, but had found them to be all sales talk. Later on, he met a friend, Jamie Dimonstein, who was a mattress industry veteran, and asked him if you could redesign the mattress and reinvent the sleep experience. What would you do? Jamie said, I would simplify it and take out everything that the mattress industry has been at it for years to justify higher prices. That gave the impetus for David to redesign a mattress for better quality sleep and start Lisa. Well, their key was to take away focus on two things: building a high quality product and customer experience. This was entirely what Lisa focused on, as they wanted to own a piece of their customers' life, the entire experience from thinking of going to bed to getting up. Did it work? In its first full month, Lisa did $800,000 in sales and later on generated nearly $30 million in 2015. And here we talk about another one. It's called Best Self Co. Best Self Co is a company that sells productivity products. One of their most popular products, the Self Journal, is a planner that puts you in a control of your day every day. How Best Self begin? Now we will talk about it, how it grows up. Catherine and Alan met when they both joined the foundation, a mastermind group for people who want to start their own online business. At that point of time, they were running their own business separately. Catherine was selling graphic prints, and Alan was consulting on digital marketing. And they were also collaborating on a business together. Because they were running so many projects at the same time, they needed a planner to hold themselves accountable throughout the day. It was then they designed a planner for their own use and thought it would be something that could exist for other people as well. They started a Kickstarter campaign, raised funds, and rest is history. Now I will talk about the key takeaway. To ensure that their Kickstarter would succeed, Alan and Kathleen decided to build out a community that would support them when they launch an email list. When they launch an email list, the main method they used was writing epic content and then encouraging people to option into their email list using content upgrades. It worked extremely well. If you are having trouble building your email list, consider using the tactic. It's still very powerful today. Another one I will tell you about is Premier States Wine. Premier States Wine is a wine company that tries to keep things simple for anybody who wants to get into wines. Wine experts working for Premier States Wine source award-winning wines all around the globe and sell them at everyday prices, so their customers don't have to worry about learning how to select wine. How Premier States Wine began. Butch Dhariwal, the founder, was originally a cab driver who was sick of putting in the miles. Fancying a career change, he decided to pick up an off license and became an independent wine retailer. However, because he was unable to compete with large supermarkets during holiday periods, he decided to sell his off license and go all out with a wine company. He then flew around Europe on cheap flights and walked into major wineries and tried to convince them to supply his independent wine company with wine. It worked. What was the key takeaway for their company? Have great customer service, then leverage that delightful customer experience by encouraging them to refer their funds. By using referral candy, Primary State Wines have been successful in driving extra sales and revenue through satisfied customers and word of mouth in a million of dollars. Last but not least, I will tell you about another store of Shopify, which is called Tomboy X. Tomboy X is an underwear company that makes boxer briefs originally described for curvier bodies and women. They were also the first company to make boxer briefs that were not designed for men. How Tomboy X began? Tomboy X started when Fran, the founder, wanted a cool shirt for herself. She wanted a cool button up shirt for women that had fun features. After raising 76,000 US dollars in Kickstarter, they decided to expand into different ranges and started to put the logo on some briefs they found. It quickly turned out to be their bestseller, resonating with thousands of women who work in blue collar, where traditional women's underwear don't work. After taking copious notes and designing their own box briefs, they struck gold. What was the key takeaway? Focus on solving the most important problems for your customers. Although Tomboy X started off as a t-shirt company, Fran and the Naomi quickly realized that they were the only ones that could uniquely solve the underwear problem. They doubled down on it and grew their business three times more, and now they are earning in million of dollars. So well guys, for today it was this. Now we will meet in next video.